Magandang araw
Kami
ang
event
organizers
na magpapaberde.
sa mundo.
Kami ang
Antspav
Pavilions
and Event Services.
So, ang dami-daming event services na business dito sa mundo. At lahat ng yun ay may kanya-kanyang authenticity or uniqueness. Ngayon, meron din kaming sariling uniqueness or authenticity. At ito ay ang dalhin o ipadama sa lahat ng aming mga guests, ang nature ng mundo. Ito ang aming vision, mission, at objective. Kaya ng isang ants o langgam na nagtatrabaho sa nature at mayroong kakaibang lakas gawa ng isang team o teamwork, ang nilalayon ng aming business ay dalhin ang nature na gawa ng teamwork sa aming mga guests. Sa madaling salita, ang vision ng aming business ay makita ang aming sarili na isang world-class event service provider na ang binibigay sa aming mga guests ay pawang nature lamang. Ideya na ito ang nag-inspire sa amin para ipagpatuloy ang aming mission na araw-araw magsisikap, magtatrabaho ng isang team at dalhin ng nature sa aming mga guests. Gaya sa mga malalaki o kilalang mga business, ang aming event business ay meron din isang hidden objective. Ang hidden objective namin ay ibigay ang event, service, nature experience sa mga high class ng mga tao. Dahil kami naniniwala na ang mga high class ng mga tao gaya ng mga businessman, mga celebrities, silang may kapangyarihan na mag-advertise at mag-endorse sa mga tao. So kung na-inspire sila sa nature, may inspire din nila ang mga tao about sa nature. Maliban dito, isa rin sa mga malalaking dahilan kung bakit namin ito napagdesisyonan ay dahil ang mga businessman at mga celebrities ay kadalasang o alam natin na wala silang pakialam sa environment nila. Pag gumagawa sila ng anumang produkto, nasisira na lang ang kalikasan. At kapag ka na-inspire namin sila sa nature, may malaking tsansa na hindi nila gagawin iyon.
Would you like to experience our nature team event here in our pavilion? Or would you like us to bring it to your home? One motto of Ants Pavilion and Event Services is to provide love, care, safety, delight, and knowledge to the employee from the bottom of one's heart for the employee to pass it on to the customer. So, what are you waiting for? You can inquire us here in our Facebook page or you can call us here in our telephone number. See you soon and mabuhay!
Organizational chart are the visual portrayal of the hierarchy of a company. Employee names and job positions are depicted in the box with line linking them to other employees and departments. Company ethics. Here are the required qualifications for an applicant to apply the company, wherein its basis is not about the looks, but how the employee acts in work professionally and unique.
So these are the 7 steps recruiting process. Step 1, panel behavioral interview. So this is interviewing technique where candidates are asked to describe past performance and behavior to determine whether they are suitable for a position. Step 2, practicality examination is one that does not place on a reasonable demand on available resources. The Ants Pavilion and Event Services consult first to irrelevant stakeholders during test development and revision processes and aspect of practicality such as test length. Step 3, medical examination. So a practitioner examines a patient or employee for any possible medical signs or symptoms of a medical condition. Step 4, executive interview. The executive interview and recruiting process aims at evaluating a leadership skills and how the employee will fit into a company's culture. Step 5, contract signing. So after the executive interview, the employee will proceed to a contract signing where the both parties are signing to a document agreement or their contractual duties and obligations. Step 6, training. After the contract signing, the employee will proceed to a training which helps the employees to enhance their skills. Step 7, graduation. After the training, the employees will having a graduation that symbolizes as a fully trained and can be able to work with a large team.
Our main building is found in Rojas Boulevard, Pasay City, and we have designated 5 venues for our events, which we have categorized under the names of zodiac signs. So for our first venue, it is called Pisces. It is found under Manila Bay on the right wing of our building, and it is an underwater pavilion that caters to a maximum of 120 audience. It is made for minimal and formal gatherings like seminars, symposiums, and conclaves. For our second venue, it is called Gemini, found on the ground floor in the left wing of our building, and it is currently a stock room due to COVID-19. For our third venue, we have Virgo. It is found in the upper wing, open floor, because it is a guarded venue which caters to a maximum of 400 people. It is made for outdoor, open, informal, and formal gatherings like galas, birthdays and parties, weddings, and etc. For our fourth venue, we have Capricorn, found in the first floor in the back wing of our building, and it would cater to minimal to huge formal gatherings, also events like some indoor sports, tournaments like taekwondo, chess, and art competitions for dance and piano, and etc. It has an audience maximum capacity of 600. And for our last venue, we have Sagittarius, which is found in the second floor, and it is made for office.
For minimal formal gatherings like seminar, symposium, and conclave, Pisces is underwater pavilion, and there are 120 chairs, 120 audience maximum capacity, and the total maximum capacity of the location is 200. And also, there are 4 emergency exits. For outdoor open informal and formal gathering like gala, birthday, debut, wedding, and any parties, we have a Virgo. Virgo is a maiden garden, and it has a seats, garden display, and the theme and depends on the costumation. The audience maximum capacity is 300 and the maximum capacity of the location is 400.
Gemini is one of the venue of Antspav and Event Services that is two-way purpose, which means that the area of Gemini is a huge hall that has a wall divider to come up into two-in-one venue. Two-in-one venue means that the whole area of Gemini, which can occupy guests with maximum capacity of 600 for formal huge gathering, was split into two different theme areas for minimal formal gathering. We have Sahara, wherein its floor and background was based on Gulfshan Desert, while its lightings and ceilings was based on sky full of stars. We also have the Aurora, wherein its floor and background was snow type, while its ceiling and lightings was Aurora Borealis type. Each of these areas can occupy maximum capacity of 300 guests for the total of 600 guests for the whole area of Gemini. The Sagittarius venue is located at the second floor of Antspav and Event Services building, and the area of Sagittarius were divided into three zones. The 3/4 of these serve as the main office of the Wingsman, wherein all meetings and plannings take place. The 1/4 of this area served as the kitchen, and the other 1/4 was served as the staff.
When I walk into the kitchen, you saw the look on my face. You saw the look on my had to get out of this place. I seen something I've never seen before. When you put on the pineapple, we couldn't be friends anymore. Pineapple thousands, go on pizza. It's a fruit and you know that. Pineapple doesn't go on pizza. They just don't belong.
PPAP.
So sa darating na January 23, ay darating ang Gems of Asia Fundraising Organization at magbubook sila sa amin ng isang auction event. Ganito ang mangyayari. Good morning, sir! Welcome to Antspav. How may I help you?
Good morning din po, sir. Galing po kami sa Gems of Asia Fundraising. Gusto po sana namin magpo-organize ng auction.
Ng auction. Gusto niyo po ba, sir, na ganapin po yung auction po, sir, dito po sa pavilion namin? Or gusto niyo po na yung auction, may iba po kayong venue para sa auction?
Siyempre gusto namin dito, sir. Dahil about nature yung event concept nyo dito, di ba?
Mula dito, ay papasok na tayo sa ating life cycle of event, which embodies an auction. On behalf of my group mates, I welcome you to Antspav Event Services Auction.
Event program. In event program, we are going to know the overview of what's going on in event. It's simply the schedule of the activities from the start of the event to its conclusion. The Antspav and Event Services Corporation and Gems of Asia Fundraising Organization decided to start the event at 4 p.m. In 4 p.m. to 4:30 p.m., this is the time where the event ceremony will start and to be followed by national anthem, opening prayers, and opening speech of auctioneers. By the time of 4:31 p.m. to 6 p.m., this is the start of the auctions of Oriental jewelries. By the time of 6:01 p.m. to 6:30, the Star Wars main title by University of the Philippines Symphony Orchestra play a music to keep entertain the guests. At the time of 6:31 p.m. to 8 p.m., this is the start again of auctions of Western jewelries. And by the time of 8:01 p.m. to 8:45 p.m., this is the time to serve the dinner and a bonus of moon landing talks with astronaut Charles and astronaut David Scott. In 8:46 to 9 p.m., this is formally end of the event. Now, let's proceed to event organizer program. In this, we can see the breakdown of the time and the activities that we need to follow in order to lessen the delay of time or the overtime. As we can see, at the time of 3 p.m. to 3:59 p.m., the registration is already open to check the attendees or guest identification to give them the designated seat. At the designated seat, the Antspav Pavilion and Event Services Corporation offer a warm towel, warm socks, warm gloves, keychain for souvenir, certificate of participation, and a nachos for snack. During their seat, the waitress and waiter are patrolling for water, beer tasting, and kakanin tasting. At exact of 4 p.m., the registration for guests is closed and stop the beer and kakanin tasting patrolling. 4:01 p.m. to 4:30 p.m., this is the welcome ceremony where national anthem sung by Gary Bolden and to be followed by opening prayers by Hela F. Cueto and opening speech of auctioneers which are Aimer Lamprecht and Brian Dodson. The two of them will welcome the guests, welcoming the client, introducing themselves, and introducing the auction's house rules. At the time of 4:31 p.m. to 6 p.m., this is the start of Oriental Auctions jewelries. You can see here the breakdown of the time and the hierarchy of the items of Oriental jewelries. It has 6 different kind of Oriental jewelries, and every items it has a 5 minutes to shine to auctions to guests. And at the time of that, the beer and kakanin is still patrolling. The time of 6:01 p.m. to 6:30 p.m., the Star Wars main title by University of the Philippines Symphony Orchestra will perform to assure that the guest is still entertaining. At the time of 6:31 p.m. to 8:45 p.m., the auctions of Western jewelries will start. In this time, you can see different Western jewelries, and every item it has a 5 minutes to auction to its guest. At exact of 9 p.m., this is the closures of the event, and the rest is the time for pack-up for leaving the place.
The venue will be at Gemini Ants Pavilion and Event Services Corporation, Building Rojas Boulevard, Pasay City, Philippines. The layout will be mini coliseum type that has a stage at the center of it, where all the guests for the auction are seated in tiers of seat. The layout will have 60 tiers of seat and one wide ridge of the center with comfort room for male and female. Par exits are also located in the both ends of the reception venue. The stage was set up in the center surrounded by the tiers of seat with podium for the host and wide screen for the viewing of items.
Event resources. These are the elements you need in preparing the physical setting for an event to function, like supplies, facilities, furnitures, refreshments, and many more. Keep in mind that the purpose of the event resource is to establish a successful event, while in the event checklist, these are the list or guide you need to monitor to see if the equipments are complete or there are still needed.
For our Oriental collections, we have jewelry such as pearl and diamond tiara of Imelda Marcos. So for this tiara, it was given by Ferdinand Marcos to his wife as a symbol of his love. However, this beautiful tiara was missing since 2007. For our second jewelry, we have the crown of Miss Universe Pia Alonso Wurzbach. This crown was crowned on Pia Wurzbach, the beauty queen who was crowned Miss Universe 2015. She is one of the 4 Filipinas to have won the Miss Universe. This crown is donated by Pia Wurzbach herself for the auction event. For our third jewelry, we have the crown of Miss Universe Catriona Gray. This crown was crowned on Catriona Gray, a beauty pageant title holder who was crowned Miss Universe 2018. She is the 4th Filipina to win the Miss Universe competition. This crown is donated by Catriona Gray herself for the auction event. For our next jewelry, we have the beautiful collection of C. This is categorized as the most beautiful nature-inspired jewelry design. The Parisian high jewelry mason, Van Cleef and Arpels dove deep into the waters of the 7 seas just to design this. This serves as the property of the Southeast Asia until it gone missing since 2000. Next, we have the Chanel necklace of Jinky Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao gave this to his wife as a symbol of his love. Jinky wore this in the sauna of President Duterte and the most prestigious events in her life. However, this necklace was gone missing since 2018. Next jewelry, we have the Chanel pink ring of Chris Aquino. Chris Aquino wore this in the 17th Gawad Award and many events in her life. The ring is one of her lucky charms and serves as her fashion icon. However, this ring has gone missing as well. We also have the gemstone of Sirimavo Bandaranaike of Sri Lanka. Sirimavo Bandaranaike wore this when she was elected as Prime Minister of Ceylon Republic of Sri Lanka in 1972. It has also gone missing since 1980. Next, we have the heavy bridal India jewelry of Indira Gandhi. Indira Gandhi wore this on her wedding, and this jewelry became the dream of every Indian girl. It was said that this bridal jewelry was buried in Indira, and at 2005, when the descendants of Gandhi dug her grave, the jewelry was missing. Next, we have the Amin Bangladesh jewelry of Sheikh Hasina. Sheikh Hasina wore this when she was elected as the first president of Bangladesh. This jewelry serves as the power of women. However, this jewelry was stolen in the Museum of Bangladesh Palace and has gone missing since 1980. Next, we have the Ravi Pillai necklace and earrings. Ravi wore this as a decoration on her wedding. The jewelries are from her mother and gave it to her to use on her wedding. This jewelry has neither gold nor silver. It is just too special to Ravi. The said necklace and earrings are gone when Ravi visited New York on 2014. Next, we have the Arafi Pillai necklace. Arafi used this on her interview in Forbes when Forbes announced that she is included in the list of billionaire people. They said the necklace is gone missing when Ravi visited New York on 2015. Next, we have the actress Bama's wedding choker. The floral diamond emerald choker is one of the wedding gifts of her husband. Bama treasured this as her one of the high-end jewelries until it was stolen by her maid, and the wedding choker has gone missing since then. Next, we have the UAE Shining Heritage. The Power of Gold, the History of Obsession. Peter L. Bernstein outlines the shining inner metals to have an uncanny ability to inflame dark emotions of greed and passion. There was no official record of how the UAE Shining Heritage has gone missing in the Museum of UAE Palace, but it is believed that the Shining Heritage was stolen by a ghost. Next, we have the Karim bin Mahmud Hajj Oasim's bracelet. This bracelet is protected by the Middle East Museum. It is known as the Majesty of Love. However, amidst the Syrian war, the bracelet was found on the floor destroyed. Until it was discovered that the bracelet was destroyed, it's fake, and concluded that the original bracelets were stolen. Next, we have the Fatima Barker earring. Fatima wore this when she was dating her husband. This is one of her jewelry collections. This earring serves as the decoration of her love. This earring was buried together with Fatima Barker, and a year after it was discovered that the earrings were gone missing. Next, we have the gold ring of Middle East. This gold ring is protected by the Museum of Middle East. This wedding ring serves as a dream of every woman. However, it was discovered that the gold ring was displayed at the museum was fake. It is believed that amidst the Syrian war, the ring was stolen.
Here in food and beverages, there are 6 classifications of the guests and soldiers in terms of the F&B. We have the snacks of the guest, we have the dinner of the guest, the patrolled snack of the guest during the event, the F&B of the manpower during the ingress of the event, the F&B of the manpower during the day of the event, and lastly, we have the F&B of the manpower during the rehearsal. For the snacks of the guests, it will be given away by the soldiers prior to the event to start. For the dinner of the guests, it will be served to them by the soldiers to their respective seats. The dinner food of each guest will be placed in unusual type of Tupperware, and each Tupperware consists of different 5 dishes. For the patrol snacks, soldiers will walk around carrying some snacks, and each guest will pick snacks if they wanted to. For the F&B of the manpower during the ingress of the event are foods that are easy to put in packet but are foods that are heavy for tummy. The purpose of this is that soldiers have no time to eat their foods properly because of the busyness.
Here are the summarized event budget plan of Anpavilion for the life cycle event. So the event expense is 22,303,022 pesos 0.5 cents. The expected event revenue is 18,705,200,000 pesos. And for the expected event profit, it is 18,682,892,977.5 cents.